Hey guys, it's Lala and you're watching Lala Tarot. Today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of decks that have come in over the past month or so that I haven't been able to unbox on camera, but I definitely think they are unbox worthy. So I wanted to record that. I hope everyone has been well and that you have had a lovely and wonderful Thanksgiving with your family. I know that I certainly did. And so I wanted to make time for my YouTube family because you guys are so important to me as well. And I don't always get a chance to unbox things immediately. So I definitely want to circle back and take a look at 3 new decks. We're going to look at 3 today that came in the month of November. Okay. So let me just go over those 3 first in case, you guys want to check it out, or maybe you don't want to check it out. At least you'll have an opportunity to know what we're looking at. And then we'll jump into those unboxings as well as their pairs. So this is going to be a very exciting video. You'll get to see some pairings and just beautiful decks. Okay, so grab you a cup of something warm and hot and cozy. Get you a nice big blanket and just vibe with me this Sunday. All right, so the 3 decks that we're going to look at today are the Botanical Dreams Oracle. This one is by Lynn Araujo. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I hope so. Artwork by Katrin Welts-Stein. Very beautiful deck. You guys might be familiar with this, with Tarot of Mystical Moments. So this is the second oracle that has come out. Then we're going to take a look at the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed by Lelania Simone. This is a really lovely and beautiful deck that I thought was unbox worthy for sure. So I wanted to make sure you guys had the opportunity to look at this and check it out. We're going to talk about this deck and its beautiful pair. And then we're going to jump into the new baby that just came today. I actually haven't even had an opportunity to look at this myself. So this is the Oracle of the In-Between by Dunsblazer and Westwood. So if you guys recall, I showed you a tarot by Yasmin Westwood in my October video or something like that. I showed you the Westwood Tarot. So now we've got a Westwood Oracle with the Oracle of the In-Between. So we're going to check that out today. Look at that artwork and see how beautiful it is. Again, I haven't even looked at this one myself. So this one I'll save for last so we can jump into that together. All right, guys. So if you're interested in seeing those 3 decks, stick around with me and hang out with me so we can check that out. And let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first deck we're looking at today is the Botanical Dreams Oracle. This is I want to say 56 card deck as well as a guidebook. Looks like you get 56 cards and a 68-page full color guidebook. Very beautiful box, very beautiful guidebook as well. I'm loving that. This deck is published by US Game Systems, I want to say. Let's take a quick look. I'm not seeing much on the box, but I want to say it's US Games Systems. And let's see. Yes, it is. So it's published by US Game Systems, and it is a new release. With your guidebook, you're going to get beautiful colored pictures and some helpful information. Doesn't have any context page. They go in order from the numbers on the card, so not alphabetical. And then in the back of the book, it talks about some spreads for you. It's going to go about the creators, and that is your guidebook there. Very pretty. So again, we're going to be looking at some spreads. We're going to be looking at some pairings in this video. So I'm going to just start by showing you the backs and a few cards, and then we'll jump into its deck pairings. But it's a really beautiful deck. I like this art style. And I know there's a few decks that we have out that match this art style, including, excuse me, this one must want to jump out for me, Green Vibrations. But including the Tarot of the Mystical Moments, like I know that's a given, right? But we also have a few other tarot decks that I think would pair well with this one. Can anybody think of some of those? I personally have tried my best not to purchase any other decks of conflict because I don't like feeling like I have multiple tarot decks that are similar, because then I feel like I have to, they compete with each other and I have to pick and choose which one I want to use. So I only have the Tarot of Mystical Moments. I haven't picked up any of the other decks that are very similar, but I have seen, you know, some of them on the market. So if you have any other suggestions and ideas about deck pairings, drop those below. But this is a very beautiful, beautiful deck. And again, it's called the Botanical Dreams Oracle. So what you'll see here is that they incorporated a lot more of the flowers and things like that into this deck, making it a lot more soft and gentler. I'm going to show you guys really quickly the first oracle, which is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. Okay, so this is the first one. And what you'll notice that's a little bit different is that the size of the cards are just a little different. This is the first oracle, and the size of the cards are a little different. So this one is more of a tarot size, whereas our new deck is definitely more of an oracle size card. Okay, and let's go ahead and just kind of look at these two together, because we're doing pairings as well. And I just want you guys to see. So these are the two oracles together and what they look like and how they, you know, pair together. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I really like that. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys to see better. There you go. So this is the Botanical Dreams Oracle and the Oracle of Mystical Moments. Beautiful artwork there. I just got this card too, so. And I like the guidebook. I think the guidebook is super helpful. And I think the oracles play well with each other too. All right, let us take a look at the tarot deck now and see how the tarot deck looks with it. So now we're going to look at I'm going to zoom out just a little bit, guys. And now we're going to look at the Tarot of Mystical Moments and see how that pairs together. Okay. So let's add that baby in there as well, so you guys can see all three, in case you have all three. Let me know below. Do you guys have all three of these decks in your collection? Let me know. So here we have our newest deck, the tarot, and then both oracles. What I should probably do is I'm going to put the tarot in the middle. Sorry, I'm kind of scattered here. I just think of these videos on the fly, so there's really not a lot of planning that goes into it. But here we have our tarot in the middle with the perfect key and make a wish. Then we have the Knight of Swords with the floating world and like a bird. Pretty with the feather. That's really pretty. The Two of Wands with cherry blossoms and stranded. Nine of Wands, the Butterfly Garden and Curate Your Life. I like this art style. I really do. It just, for me, I think it's really captivating. My home is my castle, the Nine of Swords, and plant me a tree. Okay. So let me know, guys, what do you guys think of the deck pairings? Do you have all three of these decks, the Botanical Dream Oracle, the Tarot of Mystical Moments, and the Oracle of Mystical Moments? Let me know below if these are in your collection or if you plan to have them in your collection. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an opportunity to see how how they pair with other decks. This is our newest deck again, called the Botanical Dreams Oracle. I think it has really lovely artwork. It has 56 cards in total and a guidebook. These are the pretty backs of them. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Botanical Dreams Oracle. The next deck that we're going to look at together is the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed by Lavender Sleep. This is a really beautiful deck that I've already had a chance to work with a couple of times. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I really like the energy of it. Look at the box and all of the detail here. It's just gorgeous display. 2-piece sturdy box with a thumb cutout. 78 cards total, as well as a cute little guidebook for you. No pictures in there or anything like that, but it still, you know, packs a lot of punch to be such a little small guidebook. Here you have the beautiful backs. Look at how pretty that is, with the blue gilding on there. Super pretty. Standard tarot size deck. And I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the cards, and then we'll talk about its pairing. So here is the card. Here are the cards up close. You guys can see it starts out here with the Fool. Such a really pretty card. And so much color. I think that's the biggest thing, is that there's just so much color in this deck here. The Sacred Feminine, or the Empress. The Sacred Masculine, or the Emperor. The Teachers here. I just love these colors. The Lovers. And the Chariot. This for me feels like a nighttime deck, like one that I could use at night, or just kind of keep by my night table, my bedside, and use. It has a lot of that moon energy for me personally, and it also has a lot of earthy energy. I really like and enjoy this deck a lot. Look how pretty that Justice card is. The Hanged One. It reminds me of the Muse Tarot, which is also one of my favorite tarot decks, but in a different way. I think the Muse Tarot has more of like that starseed sort of vibe to it, whereas this one has more of the Moonchild sort of vibe to it. So if I had to compare, like, that's how I would explain it. This would be like my Moonchild Tarot, whereas the Muse Tarot would be like my starseed sort of deck. But yeah, if you know, you know. But yeah, I think this is just beautiful. I think it has wonderful artwork and art style, and I like it. So let's talk a little bit about its deck pairing. And oh, it does have an extra card called the Cosmic Seed. So it has 79 cards total before it goes into the minors. So you'll get the extra card first. So let me just back up a little bit for you guys so you can get the full table. And then let's take a look at its pairing really quickly. So the deck I chose to pair it with is called the Oracle of Awakening. This is also by Lavender Sleep, so exact same creator. This is the indie version. However, they did recently come out with this deck as a mass market. I believe it's published by Rockpool, but I could be wrong. From what I saw, the mass market deck looked very similar to the indie version. So if you haven't gotten that already, you know, check it out, pick it up. It's by the exact same person, but like I said, this is the indie version with the guidebook and the 2-piece box that looks like this. But like I said, the mass market deck looks very similar. These are the cards. They have kind of like this fuchsia gilding to it, and beautiful backings full of color, which is one thing that I really love about Lalenya's artwork and her decks in general. So let's just take a look at this pairing really quickly and see how it works and looks together. Here we have the Ace of Wands with structure and radical acceptance. Very pretty, right? The Two of Wands with downloads and I Am a Temple. Very pretty. Very pretty. That's all I can say about this. Like, I think I can say that over and over again. Is that it's so pretty. And I do have a place and a space for this where I could use these decks. Definitely, especially with like some of my my other decks that I have that has like more of like the, not Gaia, but more like the Ganesh sort of style decks. I have a couple of those that I think would pair pretty good with this. So let me know what you think about our new tarot and pairing it up with the Oracle of Awakening. Do you have the Oracle of Awakening? Is that something you picked up or plan to? Because this did come out recently as well in mass market form. So, but yeah, I just wanted you guys to get a chance to take a look at this tarot of Cosmic Seed. I think it's absolutely beautiful, powerful, powerful artwork. Again, giving me some of that Moonchild energy. Yeah. So let me know below what you think of the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. I'll go ahead and put this down so you guys can see that. If you're interested in that deck, then pick it up. I got mine off of Amazon and it did just come out recently. The last and final deck that we're going to look at today is the Oracle of the In-Between. And I'm actually excited for this one because I haven't opened it. So we're looking at this together. It's by Dunblazier and Westwood. It has, how many cards does this deck have? I honestly don't know, and I'm not seeing it off the bat in the back of the box. So let's see together. Very plain white box. And, ooh, looks like you're going to get some orange holographic gilding there. We have a little card in the front, talks about leadership. Kind of like an affirmation card, it looks like. And an acceptance card with a QR code there for a membership program. Okay, so that's what you get there. You do get a guidebook. This is really nice. I like that. It talks about other works by Tracy and other works by Yasmin. That's nice. Okay. It goes into the contents and it has all of these different cards. They're not numbered, so I'm not exactly sure how many cards you're going to get. And then it goes into about the author. So it doesn't look like there's any spreads here. Oh, well, there it is. There's a couple of spreads there. And it goes into the Oracle itself and the cards themselves. And then let's take a look at the back of the book. Looks like there's a total of 44, 45, 46, maybe about 48 cards. Yeah, it looks like there's about 48 cards. And then it goes into about the author and the artist. That's your guidebook. All right. Here are the cards. They're a little sticky when you first get them, so just be careful pulling them apart because they feel like they're sticking together. Here's the backs. Size-wise, they feel about the size of a Hay House card. Again, they're very sticky, so we're going to go through this together. Emergence. Transcendence. Ooh, sticky. There we go. Number 3 is Gravity. Polarity. Interesting, the title is at the top now instead of the bottom. I don't know how I feel about that. Very sticky. We have Forge. Guardian. Momentum. Speak. medicine. Telepathy. Expansion. Threshold. Rift. Deliverance. Osmosis. That's pretty. I like that. Elegance. Home. Generosity. Very pretty. Power. A disruptor. Interesting. Shamanic journey. Visionary. Beloved. Grace. Discernment. Okay, let's go ahead and put our tarot here. That's going to be its deck pair. So now that we're like halfway through the deck, I want to show you guys some pairings. So let's add our tarot to it. The one we're going to pair with it today is going to be the Westwood Tarot, okay? You guys recall I showed this on my channel not too long ago, and I really fell in love with this from the moment that I laid eyes on it. It's a beautiful, beautiful tarot deck full of animals and stuff. So here's the deck itself. Here's the cards. Very glossy finish, but just so pretty and so beautiful. So we're going to look at that with our new oracle deck. Our tarot and our new oracle. So let me get this organized a little bit. Okay, so here we have discernment with the 7 and the 8 of cups. And again, this is a really sticky new deck that we have. So just take your time with it when you peel the cards apart so that you don't mess it up. We have heal. Link. Very colorful, I would say. Lots of colors. Freedom. Very pretty. Honesty. With the Queen of Cups and the 7 of Swords. Ooh. All right. Let's take a look at the next one. The Emperor, receptivity, and the Tower. Look very nice. Very nice. Okay. Suffering. Chaos. I like this deck. I do think it's really nice. And I do like it with the Westwood Tarot as well. So yeah, I can definitely see myself using it together for sure. Let's finish this oracle out and looking at it and pulling the cards apart. And then let's pull the card and then read out of the guidebook and see how that guidebook works. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to put the tarot to the side for a moment. And then let's take a look and see how the cards, let's look at the rest of them and see how the guidebook reads. So just to finish this out, we have 35 leadership. They're very sticky. 36 is authority, one of those big old chairs that Yasmin likes to have in her decks, big thrones. 37 is resistance. 38 is seed. 39, trust. Cardstock is very thick as well on this deck. Very, very thick. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty thick. You're not going to get any flimsiness out of here. 40 is Navigate. 41, Mastery. We have 42, Interdependence. 43 is Fearless. 44, Essence. 45, Unity. 46, Timeline. 47, Ancestors. And 48, Gatekeeper. It's kind of all over the place for me a little bit too in terms of like the words on the cards. Like I can't really get a feel of the main theme of this. It's like the Oracle of the in-between, but like I guess I'm just trying to get a feel of like if I were to use this deck specifically, like what would I be looking for? Like what would be my question? Because we go from Grace to Beloved to Gatekeepers, Ancestors, you know, Fearlessness, Master. It's just a lot of different keywords that really don't, I don't know. Let's just read out of the guidebook and see. But again, these are the backs and how pretty the gilding is. I think that's really beautiful. Let's see what card we get for our message. All right. I want this one. That one wants to come out, so let's do it. All right, we have Generosity. Okay, so pretty. I do like the cards. I do think they're very pretty in terms of the artwork. All right, card number 18, Generosity, and I'll read it to you here. This is what the guidebook looks like, so it's not in color like the picture is. But here we go. A generous heart is open to all opportunities. The spirit of generosity is contagious. One may experience it and then express it. Once authentic generosity has infiltrated your being on any level, it grows and expands to all levels of the mind, body, and spirit. Generosity is the dynamic through which the universe teaches humans how to trust, grow, and manifest all they desire. A generous heart is open to every opportunity without judgment. Small opportunities turn into big fortuities. And achieving generosity is a process. Its nature propagates as you give, and you are inspired to give more. But to stay in balance after a cycle of giving, you will naturally ebb into a cycle of receiving, allowing others to be generous. Your heart will give love and receive comfort. Your mind will experience freedom from pettiness or restriction, and then pull back into priority and necessity. Your soul will roam the outer dimensions and then fall into the lowest of its vibrational patterns, shifting the depth and outreach of each cycle. Another paradox, and it goes into the next page. The deeper, more grounded one becomes, the further they expand in consciousness and the more generous they become. So it just talks about that and the need for you to be generous at this time and going into that process, I guess, of giving and receiving, which is what this time is all about. And then it also has a divination meaning page. So it'll go into that first part that I just read, all of that. And then it'll go into the divination page after that and how it's time to receive and mimic them in your own life and for others. This card of ultimate love and joy everlasting, if you will have it. So yeah, it just talks about that. If you guys want to take a picture of this, you certainly can. But I mean, it's that time of year for giving and receiving, right? And gratitude. So I really do like that. You'll have to let me know what you think about, you know, this deck. It's full of color and animals and different keywords. I don't know exactly how I want to apply it, but just getting to know it better. I do like the art style, and we took a look at that with the Westwood Tarot as its perfect pair. So let me know what you guys think about that. Again, that's the Oracle of the in-between. All right, my loopsies, that's it. That's all for today. We got a chance to take a look at 3 new decks that I'm really excited about. I love the art style on each of them. And I'm really excited to work more with it. But now I want to hear from you, and I want to know which deck that you enjoy the most. Are there any of them that you plan on picking up, you know, in the near future, or did you already pick them up? let me know, what's your favorite pairing that we looked at today? We looked at the Botanical Dreams Oracle, Tarot of the Cosmic Seed, and the Oracle of the In-Between. All very beautiful decks. Did you guys have any favorites? Leave me a comment below. I love to speak with you and chat with you guys there. I'll make sure that I leave links in the description box for all of these decks as well as their pairs. Give me the like, share, thumbs up, comments, all that good stuff. Make sure that you're with me and that you become one of my little loopsies so that you're back in the loop with me when I'm here again on YouTube. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching Lala Tarot, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.